Frank Renteria. I'm with Travers. Travers, how you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Hey, where are you from?
I'm from Cajon, California.
You're a former motorcycle racer turned race car driver, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are you running today?
I'm running a big block Chevy in my Ford Mustang. It has about 450 shot of nitrous, power glide transmission, 488 gears, 2,300 pound car with me in it.
What kind of horsepower are you running?
First stage is 1,200, second stage is 1,350, and the next two will be to be determined.
And what about your miles per hour?
Miles per hour right now is 140. We're expecting to get into the 150s when we start turning it up.
So you're going against a racing champion up here, Barona, Tito, and he also has a Ford Mustang and has a big block Chevy with nitrous. How's that going to go down tonight, do you think?
I guess for the Ford guys, it's going to be great. Unfortunately, I'm a Chevy guy, so I transplanted the car. But I got to thank Johnny Motorhead for doing all the engine, chassis setup, and electrical and fuel, and a great guy. He does it out of his garage and very knowledgeable.
So why do so many people like to merge a big block Chevy with Ford cars? What's up with that?
I was getting machine work done at Total Performance, and every time I walked in the shop, the car was calling my name. So I finally just made a deal with Greg, and he was gracious enough to accept the offer. So we took the car off of his hands and started working on it. Sat on the shelf for a while, but it's taken about 4 months, and we have it out on the track. We have minimal passes. I just got my license about a week ago, and this is my probably 5th pass in the car, and so far we're doing all the right things.
So Tito's a really experienced race car driver. I'll tell you what, his car is going to be dialed in, and he's not going to leave anything at the line. So, it's going to come down to cutting the light because you got a pretty fast car. You ran a 488 last night, right? So how's the light going to go for you?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to just be right there with him on the light. I'm at 0.05, 0.017, 0.025, and if it doesn't, it's all I do. I cut great lights. So that's the strongest part of my game is cutting the light.
So how's your crew as far as getting your car dialed in for the day?
We actually should be sitting around drinking waters and watching everybody else, but when you're out here, you just always seem to find something to do.
So no pressure?
No pressure.
You're just having fun, right?
Yeah, it's all fun. And I'm glad those guys called us out and we came out here and, get our cars out of the house and something to do on a nice Saturday.
So there's a Match Race Madness event coming up in November. You think you might show up for that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there's something in the works right now. I know depending on how this goes down, there's going to be a lot of guns aiming towards me and bullseyes on my back, but by then we'll have the car figured out and we'll be ready.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Good luck. Be safe and get out of it if you need to. All right, bud?
I appreciate that. That's the wisest words of the day.
Oh, wow. From Vista, Tito, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Hey, you have the black Mustang. Tell us about your Mustang.
Well, it's 89 Ford Mustang with big block Chevy, 583, one stage of nitrous.
So what kind of horsepower is your car producing?
Probably like 200 horsepower. Probably like 1,300, around there.
So, and what kind of mile per hour and what's your times like?
Mile per hour usually is around 145, 147, and then ETs are between 490 to 497.
So you've already made a couple passes today. How's the car running?
It's running good. Yeah, track is holding up, so we might add a little bit more power.
It's a little bit hot up here. Is that having any effect?
No, not to me. I'm good.
So you have a little Grudge Race. You're going against another car. It's kind of similar. It's red, but it's a Mustang. Has a big block Chevy. It also has nitrous. Do you know anything about this guy?
Nah, all I know is a tube chassis car, and he has nitrous too.
Yeah, and he ran a 488 or something last night?
Yeah, 486.
What do you think of that?
Whatever.
He's like a former motocross racer. He's a very competitive guy. He says he's taking you to town. What do you think of that, Tito?
They all talk, but we'll see when we go up at the lights, see who comes out.
You guys are pretty evenly matched. What's going to make the difference?
Driver. That's what's going to be. Just driver.
So you're going to cut a light on him, huh, brother?
I hope so. If not, then he's going to beat me.
Travers, Grudge Race.